Did you know that managing your money well is more important than how much you earn? The top 1% follow simple rules to multiply their wealth, and so can you. Today, you'll discover the 15-65-20 system, a practical method to save, invest, and spend wisely. If you want to transform your financial life, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it. Now, let's get to the first step. The truth about money is simple. It's not about how much you earn, but how you manage it. Many people believe that the key to getting rich is making a lot of money. But reality shows that without good financial management, even high salaries can disappear quickly. After all, how many stories have you heard of people winning the lottery or inheriting millions, only to be broke a few years later? The secret of the top 1% isn't just about how much money comes in, but how every cent is used. Great fortunes aren't just accumulated. They're well managed over time, following clear rules for saving, investing, and controlling expenses. What sets wealthy people apart is that they follow financial systems that ensure constant growth and protect their wealth from crises and unexpected situations. And the good news? You don't need to be rich to apply these methods. Today, you'll learn one of these systems. The 15-65-20 rule, a strategic way to distribute your income efficiently and sustainably. 15% for savings and investments, building an emergency fund, and making your money work for you. 65% for essential expenses, maintaining your quality of life without overspending. 20% for leisure and lifestyle, enjoying your money guilt-free in a planned way. This method not only helps you gain more control over your finances, but also creates a secure path to financial growth. It balances responsibility and freedom, allowing you to build a strong future without sacrificing the present. Now that you understand the general principle, let's dive into the details and start with the first part of the system, the 15% allocated to savings and investments. 1. The role of the 15%, savings and investments. If you want to manage your money like the top 1%, you need to adopt the habit of paying yourself first. This means that before spending your income on bills and entertainment, you should set aside 15% for savings and investments. This money will be the foundation of your financial security and future growth. Financial cushion, protecting your future. Saving isn't just about accumulating money without a purpose. It's about building a financial cushion that protects you from unexpected situations and keeps you from relying on debt in times of crisis. Wealthy people know that having money set aside gives them freedom of choice, while those living paycheck to paycheck often become trapped by their circumstances. That's why your first goal should be to create an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. This ensures that if you lose your job, face a health issue, or encounter any other unforeseen event, you'll have time to recover without compromising your financial well-being. Investing for growth, the power of time and compound interest. Simply saving money in a regular savings account isn't enough to build wealth. Your money needs to work for you, and the best way to do that is through investments. Here's where one of the most powerful wealth-building principles comes in: compound interest. The earlier you start investing, the greater the impact over time. To see this in action, consider the example of Janet and Mike. Janet started investing $200 per month at age 25 and continues for 10 years. Then, she stops adding money and lets it grow. Mike waits until age 35 to start investing $200 per month and continues until age 65. Even though Mike invests for 30 years and Janet for only 10, Janet ends up with more money than Mike, simply because she started earlier and took advantage of compound interest. This example proves that time in the market is more important than trying to time the market. Where should you invest this money? Millionaires prioritize investments that maximize returns and minimize taxes. Some of the best options include employer match retirement plans. If your company offers a matching contribution, such as a 401k in the U.S., take full advantage of this free money. Tax advantage investment accounts, such as Roth IRAs in the U.S. or stocks, and shares ISAs in the U.K., which allow your money to grow tax-free. Index funds and ETFs, a simple and effective way to invest in the stock market without having to pick individual stocks. Now that you understand the importance of allocating 15% to savings and investments, let's move on to the next step: managing the 65% dedicated to essential expenses. 2. The role of the 65% essential expenses. Now that you know how to set aside 15% of your income to ensure financial security and growth, it's time to talk about the largest portion of your budget, the 65% allocated to essential expenses. This is the money that covers everything you truly need to live, including housing, rent, mortgage, property fees, food, groceries, basic meals, transportation, fuel, public transport, maintenance, fixed bills, electricity, water, internet, phone, insurance, health care, health insurance, medications. The goal here is to maintain a good quality of life without wasting money. One of the biggest mistakes that prevent people from building wealth is lifestyle inflation. The danger of lifestyle inflation: whenever someone gets a raise or starts earning more, the natural tendency is to spend more, upgrading to a newer car, moving to a bigger house, buying expensive clothes, eating out more often. Gradually, these habits absorb the extra income, leaving you in the same financial situation at the end of the month. Millionaires avoid this trap by living below their means. They understand that getting rich isn't about making more money, but about spending wisely. How to optimize your 65% for essential expenses. Here are some strategies to help you manage this part of your budget efficiently. Reducing housing costs. Housing is usually the biggest expense, so small adjustments can make a huge difference. Negotiate your rent. Talk to your landlord about a possible reduction or look for cheaper options. Avoid impulsive home purchases. Many people buy larger houses than they need, getting stuck with long and expensive mortgages. Consider sharing costs. Having a roommate or renting out a spare room can significantly reduce expenses. Saving on transportation. Avoid debt on expensive cars. New cars appreciate quickly, and financing them can strain your budget. Consider buying a used car and paying in cash if possible. Use public transportation or cheaper alternatives. Depending on where you live, using public transit, biking, or carpooling may save you a lot. Optimize fuel and maintenance costs. Driving efficiently and keeping your car well-maintained helps reduce long-term expenses. Controlling fixed bills and services. Renegotiate your internet, phone, and TV plans. Many companies offer discounts to loyal customers or have cheaper plans with similar benefits. Cut unnecessary subscriptions. Review your monthly services and cancel the ones you rarely use. Adopt energy-efficient habits. Small changes in your electricity and water usage can lead to significant savings on utility bills. The goal of the 65% isn't just to pay your bills, but to ensure you're spending your money in the smartest way possible. Now that you've learned how to manage your essential expenses, let's move on to the most enjoyable part of the budget, the 20% allocated to leisure and quality of life. 3. The role of the 20% leisure and quality of life. Many people believe that maintaining a healthy financial life means cutting out all leisure expenses, but that's a mistake. If you completely eliminate moments of enjoyment, it's like following an extreme diet. It might work at first, but sooner or later, you'll give up and overspend impulsively. That's why the top 1% don't just save money. They understand that money should also be used to create great experiences. This is exactly the role of the 20% allocated to leisure and quality of life. To ensure you enjoy your money intentionally and guilt-free, spending on what truly matters. These 20% can be used for travel and experiences, exploring new places and creating unforgettable memories, dining and entertainment, enjoying special dinners, movies, concerts, and events, shopping and hobbies, buying things that bring you happiness and investing in what you love, gifts and social life, treating loved ones and maintaining an active social life. The key isn't to avoid these expenses, but to spend in a planned and conscious way. The real mistake is spending impulsively and without control, risking your financial security. How to enjoy life without hurting your budget. The top 1% follow a few rules to balance pleasure and financial responsibility. Prioritize experiences over material things. Studies show that traveling, socializing, and creating memories bring more happiness than accumulating objects. Avoid unnecessary installments. Monthly payments create the illusion that you can afford more than you actually can. Plan big purchases. Want to travel or buy something expensive? Save part of your 20% for a few months and pay in full. Beware of the "I deserve it" mindset. Many people overspend as a reward for hard work, but true financial freedom comes from spending wisely, without guilt or regrets. Managing these 20% wisely allows you to enjoy life today without compromising your future. Now that you understand each part of the system, let's review the 15-65-20 rule and how it can transform your financial life. Now that you understand how each part of the system works, let's review why the 15-65-20 rule is one of the most balanced and effective ways to manage your money. It allows you to build a strong financial future, 15% for savings and investments. Maintain a comfortable life without overspending, 65% for essential expenses. Enjoy your money guilt-free, 20% for leisure and quality of life. The biggest advantage of this method is its simplicity and flexibility. It doesn't matter whether you're in a little or a lot. Anyone can apply it and adjust it according to their needs. If you can't save 15% yet, start with 5% and increase gradually. The important thing is to build the habit. Remember, the way you manage your money determines your financial future. Wealthy people don't wait to become millionaires to manage their finances well. They become millionaires because they manage their money well from the start. Now it's your turn. Start applying the 15-65-20 rule, adjust it to your lifestyle, and watch your relationship with money transform. If this content helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to improve their financial life.